supplying up to 600,000 tons of nuts annually. Walnut harvesting has now been mechanized. A hydraulic tree shaker is used to vigorously shake the tree trunk, causing the walnuts to fall to the ground. Each shaker costs around $100,000 and is designed with a clamping jaw around the trunk and a soft pad to minimize damage to the tree. When the walnuts fall, they are gathered into rows and collected by mechanical harvesters. The fan system and shields under the machine help remove debris and impurities, leaving only quality walnuts behind. And storage of walnuts may vary. Whole walnuts are sorted by size and cleaned to remove dirt and impurities. This not only prevents damage to the nuts, but also protects their quality during storage. The walnuts are then stored in temperature-controlled facilities, ready for processing when needed. For shelled walnuts, the nuts are fed into a cracking machine. After shelling, the kernels are sorted by size and colour, with any remaining shell fragments removed. The walnut kernels are then rigorously inspected according to the highest quality standards before being packaged and brought to market. Another important step in the processing is drying the walnuts to reduce, which could affect the flavour and nutritional value of the product. The humble banana, a staple in countless diets worldwide, has a complex journey from plantation to plate. Each banana bunch can weigh from 65 to 110 pounds, so farmers often use foam padding to protect their shoulders during the harvesting process. Big Plantation has also implemented a 21.7 mile cable car system capable of transporting 1 million pounds. To maintain high standards, farmers limit each banana plant to produce only 10 bunches, allowing for better fruit development. Harvesting bananas is a labour-intensive task, typically performed during the cool early morning hours. Skilled workers often start their day as early as 5 a.m. The remaining plant leaves are cut off above the ground and eventually decompose into nutrient-rich humus. Through traditional farming methods, growers can achieve yields of around 88,000 pounds per square hectare. However, efficient banana farms in the Philippines, the biggest banana supplier in the world, can soar up to 176,000 pounds per hectare, or even more. This is because they have the process. Workers use water pressure to remove dirt and debris, while the banana bunches and processing areas are lined with foam to prevent damage to the fruit. Specialized knives are used to separate the bananas into bunches and remove the big long stem. After separating the bunches, water jets then propel the banana bunches through the cleaning pond. Unlike many other producers, this company harvests bananas while they are still green. And with the liquid that is put on the crown before packing, the banana bunches won't ripen in the next 19 days of exporting to the foreign markets. Upon arrival, they undergo an artificial ripening process for around 7 days to reach their peak ripeness just before being sold in supermarkets. The factory's production capacity is impressive, with an average of 50,000 banana crates packaged per week. In addition to fresh consumption, fried bananas are also a popular product, with a market value of $2.4 billion in 2023. The green banana variety is particularly suitable for frying due to its firmness and low sweetness. Once the bananas have been sorted, skilled workers peel them by hand. A slicing machine then cuts the bananas into thin, even slices, typically between 3 to 5 millimeters thick. During the frying process, workers continuously stir the bananas to ensure they evenly crisp on all sides at a temperature of around 180 degrees Celsius. A conveyor belt moves the fried slices to a flavouring station for seasoning. Each female sugar palm produces around 50 to 60 fruits, and this is what the fruit's meat looks like. But today, our mission is to harvest the sweet nectar that will eventually become palm sugar. Towering up to 30 meters, the sugar palm takes a remarkable 20 years to mature and can live for over a century. As dawn breaks, while many are still fast asleep, these farmers are already deep into the sugar palm groves. Climbing these towering trees is no easy feat. To reach the top, these skilled harvesters use long, sturdy bamboo poles with notches cut into them, serving as makeshift ladders. In some regions, they employ a more daring technique, wrapping a thick rope around both themselves and the tree trunk for support. Armed with only a knife and containers, these farmers begin the harvest. With a deft stroke, they cut off the flower bud. This specialised palm sugar producing region yields an impressive 12 tonnes of sugar per day. By morning, the containers placed at the top will be filled with the sweet nectar. Each day, a worker can climb up to 100 trees, often gathering over 300 litres per day. This sap can turn sour pretty quickly, so farmers prevent this by either putting a piece of this herb or applying a lime coating inside. The filtered sap is then poured into large containers and simmered for approximately 6 to 7 hours until it's reduced to a thick, syrupy consistency. Constant stirring and skimming is essential to prevent burning and ensure a smooth texture. The liquid sugar is poured into molds, creating either individual balls or a solid block within a plastic container. During the dry season, 7 litres of sap is typically needed, while in the rainy season, it may take up to 10 litres. Pineapple, a tropical fruit renowned for its sweet, tangy flavour, has become a staple in many diets globally. Gear to prevent injuries from the fruit's sharp leaves. They can harvest 2 tonnes of pineapples a day. The yield of pineapples per hectare varies from 40 to 50 tonnes. The life cycle of a pineapple plant is a relatively lengthy one, spanning approximately 15 to 19 months from planting to harvest. Mature fruits typically weigh between 0.5 and 1.2 kilograms. The harvested pineapples are then transported to processing facilities or storage. Global production of this delicious fruit has reached an impressive 29.36 million tonnes in 2022. Up to around 10,000 boxes are needed every day Celsius, with humidity of around 85 to 90%. To maintain freshness, the time between harvest and storage should not exceed 24 hours in summer or 36 hours in spring. For fresh consumption, pineapples are harvested when one half of their skin has turned yellow. However, those destined for juice processing are harvested at a slightly earlier stage, with only 1/3 of the base skin being yellow. Before making juice, workers carefully select ripe, juicy fruits, while discarding those that are rotten, unripe, or diseased. Some facilities press the whole pineapple like this to maximize the amount of juice produced. The skin is discarded, but it doesn't go to waste. Finally, the sterilized juice is packaged and labeled for distribution. The pineapple juice market has experienced significant growth, with revenue reaching $7.1 billion in recent years.